Asampa FM soon. I'm running to Subio at the Ekosiisen Jumediane Bremo. Some 26 minutes after 2. Live from our national studios at 355 Fanofa Street in Kokomlemle, Accra. Medidio Saibonsu from Yobia Mejo Soma, Yen production team, no asset Dominic, Kisi Yaboa, Nana Chumberema, Jackson Osei in Tiamoa, Yawo Eric Opare, popularly known as DJ, and a Queen Star at Japan. I'm going to buy me the Ekosiisen, a Bremo, my Kwabna Sante, and so boy in the Chidom. Me emphasis that my boafon and so Agba Herbal Center and a Irata Motors or more, and the sound of our time, Ebrel. JB Powerplex Herbal, Cocoa Milk, Obapa Product, EcoBank Ghana, and a Rockstars Roofing Systems. I'm also buying me here some segments, no Ebremo. OMV and Sons Limited, Asa Plus Destinations, Sasem Pharmaceuticals, and a Consolidated Bank Ghana. Almost we stand with you. I'm also saying I send the interviews Ebremo on this show. Yeah, discussion segment and so Bell Beverages, Refreshing the Nation, Webercore, We Care, Franco Trading Enterprise, Phone Papa Fie, Dependable Herbal, and Emaros Limited. And McQueen Boy Media Ekosiisen Jumediano Abremo Mayena Winyara Ase. Na Menkai won so say Baby Awutie Efi Biara. There is an affiliate radio station wherever you are, and you can tune into that affiliate station na wetie or a giraffe, for example, Neje Radio 90.3 and at today's radio 101.7 Muamu BBN in the Western North region, or Chiame FM 99.7, Sekendi Takrade Aseda FM 105.9, Okoforidia Afima Radio 103.3, Jokwa Bankam Radio 95.1, Asante Achamagogo, Adansie FM 98.9, or Comadan and Soa, Time FM 105.3, or the time from Offenso, Comadan ye Cruise FM 96.9, or Boise PZ Radio 93.1, Wenchi Royal FM 104.7, and Iriase FM 95.7, Japekrom. And it saw FM 101.5, Uosunyani Storm FM 101.9, Salaga Kan FM 85.7, Tamalefonsu Tien or Kesmi Radio 107.1. And then some guapono so yatna si na yatna se yedinina ebremo. But let me also remind you that there are some 15 other ways apart from radio. So we'll be tuning into 94.7. There are 15 other ways I'll be to meet Ekosiisen wherever you are, or access to internet and Kwadia. Ko Facebook na search for Asempa 94.7 FM. That's our page on Facebook. Like the page and watch our live stream in here, Papa. YouTube and so Asempa 94.7 FM. That's our channel on YouTube. Or multi TV box, Nibia radio channel, no Asempa FM. HD Plus box, no radio channel, Asempa FM. Oko adomonline.com/radio. Ubit me and live. Ewoho. Download adomonline.com app. So Oko Apple Store, Huawei App Gallery, Google Play Store, which one downloading an app now Odi Etienne. Okay, Google. And also one other means to listen to us. Ebia went me and in real time. What point you make could do fear person show now. You can download the podcast of this show because after every show you cut and upload it on our podcast. Say okoadomonline.com/podcast. Wait me, I download the podcast and the way on our app and so the same thing. Of course, Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, all of those platforms you can get the show. Download and then you get to listen here in Papa in the Moonshine and Somaya. And the bedding come na new transport fares in common pa saying that is it here GRTCC for Air Casa, GPRTU for Air Casa, and a Concerned Drivers Union and so Air Casa. Just a groups need ye bebre. Ebi must say yentum, ebi must say yatum in semna kwakoye bebre. And what is it we are hearing about ECG and the Ghana Water Company Limited? Say and Munim say every 5 years in our country, you decide to be a friend a major tariff review. In the PURC, it was an amount after every 5 years. sometimes 3 years, but mostly 5 years. In the major tariff review. And what it means, they say, after a major tariff review, no, more depending on the factors I appear or say no, almost a canny about to make cost kakra, by a boom, sir. But after 5 years and now 3 years, when we boom the back, Emrana sign as to be. And what it means, they say, it was companies no in the sector, in the utility providers, nina Edwin proposals, Ekokoma is PRC. Say, you share your Juma ye, dear, share car, ye, boy, share your system losses, you share Sika ye here to be able to invest and improve the network. Ebia yenya tariff say ya a bit me abwaye into a the proposals. Obesha and I bet you just say ECG at the 148% increment proposal. No medical Ghana Water and so the 1 year echo. PURC would accept these proposals. Now, amongst round, aqua stakeholder engagement, every region in the country, on the round, ISR stakeholder engagement. Now, afe, stakeholder engagement, Nibia, ECG for Babi presentation to the general public, why they think say also 148%. And after say ECG the proposal that come up PURC, no, and also about convince me no, I be kosa engagement nibino. And the ECG would do a presentation why they need the 148%. Ghana Water be your modie. Grid consumer be your modie. Why they need that tariff? Because mind you, say grid consumer eba be presented say okay, ye here sika say, and grid co tariff on Bejani how much they sell the power to ECG. Because ECG for also factoring in more increment or more pay, and the grid co will come and do a presentation via remember be your modie. And after that, now PURC at Nasa okay, having considered all the presentations, and umutie the amount for so acano increment on whatever ECG, ABR 30%, ABR 20%, ABR 89%, ABR 59%. That's the process AB go through. For now, what is out then a proposal from the utility providers. And they have a PURC budget. Normally go through that process and then we see what happens. But have we gotten to a point I was a ECG in Ghana Water starting making those proposals and I say it saying. But let me come back to the transport fare increments. No, now my colleague Samuel Kojo Brace, and they were about pro kakra to some of the lorry parks crying to see said in your see air course transport fares new one no so almost 20% and a year juma and I say it saying Kojo. Akwa bet saying.
Me obi na we.
Ekoye.
Ekoye. Papa Ekoye.
Samuel Kojo Brace.
Oh, Philip Osebonso. Rounds a champion ba. O ko be obi a fellow rough and me call second na ko bi. Okay. Na ko bi home me pa say. Obi no ka twi akai nkran me na many organ feel into them vanto and I even also masa obi I did too much.
Wow.
I say no cast of moon new beer but Charlie Wabe yard no. So why am an abroso? Charlie the guys have some fellow pa send I and there's I was all called now Miss Oko was all the bodyguard call. Going to was before not
in Oko and to say new transport fares near year Juma.
A year Juma. If you know, and make ho. Not much as over the year Juma.
Okay, that's cycle.
Yes.
Okay.
Energy GTRCC, but I can't say no. I want disregard it. Into my cycle and Nessa because say,
I want disregard it.
I question Papa be beside questions are then. GRTC no we are members of GPR. We are a partners.
Yes.
Also that be. Fuel no GTRC is fuel ntom de matum because fuel no ya tum and tum no omoto fuel na kopmene enti omko twen ko si daben na ban tum ansa omo ga so omoto on intend there what's a fuel na kosoro no ko ade omo atom first ntom de yaduma
but a 20% no
20% ani
like on my year new prices the abohana
I feel no so more year but no nyame when so much paper so
okay
and anti driver no on him say station master back at master so fi be circle now ko karesia
new fare ni
any nto no so no na onim band sadia and to quite about until we are no baba near the and some no by no what yet because we are the bit here. Many passengers in the building say na on Semper FM. I am some Kasaka says but also Mutia. We go into your uncle. Wow. Then the I couldn't use you.
Because maybe say Sisiana almost started 20% a year, and Enra you show our picture we over Jackson signed it over Facebook new prices as at 7th May 2022 Abeka branch number 1 of GPRTU. You know 7th May almost start here. Almost start edge, you know. Where GPRTU Abeka branch and over Beka we be your calculation. Old fares, new fares, and approved fares. What they've done, they say, fares need be now. You have the back, we say, Abeka to Accra, I have 4 cities, 44 pesos. Yeah. Normal round in the app, I have 4 cities, 50 pesos. Yes. They almost say approved, new approved, I have 4 cities, 50 pesos. Yeah. In the no ebo. My worry though, and it's we've worked with a particular convention over the years. In the most, you know, a tripartite committee initiated, the Transport Ministry on one side, GPRTU, and the GRTCC issue, and then they agree that drivers need to implement it. Now it seems they are being stampeded. It's a driver not started the G anyway. In Uko start tripartite committee meeting, or you cannot, where we've gotten to know, Omuntu mean come Emeka say okay, Yakokas have the family 15%. More chaos and anarchy. Yeah.
Now drivers need to crack at say Omunya crank next week come oh, Anne. I'm to Munya crank next week comes to now and govern say is the money see GGPRT for no. Obi catch them yes, we say and cannot come start GPRT. Almost as GPRT warm pa.
Really?
On GPRT come what some papa now buy name warm. But the ones and GPRT in a country. And only GPRT in echo. Ndizia de woko na okaka GPRT asem de amon vancha. Oh dabi. Omfize GPRT sisi ano. So mo esu omo bo. Sesa banyo se anya banyo omo 20% no. 20% no one on de kono. The drivers are omo ni agi papa me am catch up. Omo ni agi no. So ofi baby be ka asem for catch omo nti. No. Na me ne obi so approach aso di nkomo.
Okay.
Unse long journey no. Yeah. Omo no montu.
Oh, long journey.
No, and they are the same fare.
But is that not real interesting?
And no, I'm call the same like another station.
Yes.
I'm call on the Obuasi. I'm more too many the
short intercity
exactly
within a crowd
exactly.
Long distance for
yes, and then so make up bisa obi protea on or long journey on two because omono catch on to fem to muntum enti omono yemu a and company for so about catch on muntum. And these are nice so they are envious of a
long distance from
exactly. So
go for
and some also complain about food and the back on meeting or to food or no or the crowd being and so now the audio and can put for crab about never catch on some 20% increment.
So we want to share the history of transport fare increment under this administration, at least from 2017 urban. And you know, sir, tripartite committee assembly na make a they've been in existence since 2002. But final authorization from Parliament to start negotiating came in 2005. It is since 2005 the Transport Ministry, GRTCC, and a GPRTU is here to determine transport fares. Yeah. And Unim said, under the Akufo NPP administration, officially, there have been 4 major increments in transport fares. In fact, the first one, because in the year 2017, time Abani taking power in 2017, there was no increment in transport fares. The first under them came in somewhere 2018. In fact, from what the research team at the Amamino, 10% increment took effect from Monday, June 4th, 2018. Monday, June 4th, 2018. And we had 10% increment. It was major. Yeah. Mind you, sir, or more standing agreement, sir, the fuel price yeah, 2 money track 10%. They will also increase transport fares. Great. In 2018, the first increment by June 4th, 10%. 2019, another increment by September 16th, and also at 10%. 2021, 13%. June 5th, by 2022. This year, February 26th, almost by 15%. And they made the point, say, monitor fuel price increment. Saying, hitting more than 10% now. And they argue, say, from February till now, fuel prices are coming 40%.
Yeah.
And that's why they think, say, even 20% no my idea.
Yeah.
You know, they are coming 40%. In the ocean, even though in February, almost by 15%, no. Now they are proposing 20%.
20.
In the cumulatively, no, from February to May, we are looking at 35% increment in transport.
And 20 is the me almost in your man call stations. Me more quite fast way be better so about it. Senior banner there. How much I said the edge made there be one about so the walk him. Say last one 15 me boy.
15 yes.
And some 20 and much I said the edge man. You know. Oh yeah, bank on you because be a one of it was.
The other was well.
Because drivers in there. Senior need genesia year more on a GPRT for a year no. Mean to me say be a buy between a code 9.
So
so branchi. As on medical. No I can be catch them so many cranker GPRT for next week on time and easy cry and isn't he passengers no and ADR I say yeah 2 first mo a buying cash but I'm so say only be kasa you know starting no fee say a buying 2 mo and a GP at 2 fair and some money year and baba in the pa but I'm say yeah quite anim no almost be almost as here to drivers and say oh yes for on your 2 and to drive on obey then into kasa and they say obi tika ka jam say aban ato poor mo on 20 drivers no be ya no mo ye and at the fuel price number form there.
Fortunately for us, no, the General Secretary for GRTCC, Ora Emmanuel Ohine Yeboa, Abekayensa, Ora Emma, Akwaba net saying,
Obi, it does me way, also.
Yamiadum, Bibi Aboko, Yamiadum. Inti NA, Minu call cycle. Inti Ofri Obaye, Amania, and our day boy. Apparently, I say, driver for the 20% increment near Juma. Na from the Incomodi, that's what we know about GPRT about to say GPRT for our common talk any ade. It's difficult for more and more GRTCs because that says the na and kamo person be happens he be go by the standing protocols. But say driver for now fair no anye juma.
Me na me dasi me chia wati for.
Omoje also.
Ni ami no e kan no nyanwanwa. San because yenso ye na mu na mesoma corrounds ni okay largely trotro for ne de.
Omode ye juma.
Do na de ye juma. And it is so because akwati nyina egu fa akona ye adwuma na wo de o se be ubagite gu so oba so de for takuko be meje simple. It's difficult to make influence in that decision. But if you look at the long distance vehicles near especially the corporate ones, they are still holding on
with the old fares.
With the old fares now more and two. If you talk about the VIP, you talk about 2M Express, OE and all that, all other ones, they are holding on to the old fare, waiting say beba out.
Official one beba out.
What difficulty I warning yes a higher council no. Nemo adeba kwa ya say yes stab in the back. Ye nyina na yetu kwan. Adwuma ye nyina na ye nkomo ye nyina na yedi. Nti ruba bi na se ba se ofose bebi nti wuntime nya. Efese obeka cheze menua na edro no.
Yes.
Ye sign na ye nkokwan foforo. Isan say can transport fair discussion na. A GPI2 and GRTs on one side.
Yes.
And the Ministry of Transport. Na ebia those days nanka MP for bem. Nanka consumer protection for subem. But here's the case this time no. From what I heard from speakers, they say, let the command minister no one respond. Me so letter ni because I mean or responding.
Minister no responding to letter.
Yes.
Okay.
In fact, somebody says or the crowd called on the 6th May. What if I had him right? Also the other letter called 6th May. 6th May is the minimum that I'm saying 6th May was a weekend or something, which might not be possible. But well, that's what he said.
Yes.
And your may call me. There's call Wednesday, and I may follow up on Thursday. No, I tell you, who letter no why you juma. Name more permission. Oh, two coins. Next one, oh, 2 coins. Sana jona. Into your man in common. Oba ochina. The oba probishia.
Okay.
Into your watching. Cause see a tea say or more yes Increment we catch in fact say Dominic Increment one of frame or beside me say Matt say to fame when I say I'm so far meaning okay make us mean TBB as sense you need come be say you to from near here kwan say minister beba no near be share na e din common in the understand be din common no na you need justification be also to come out me want committee on near be share and that is what we've been doing every year every time. Look, this year increment here in February no now can one sem. You started negotiation around January.
Okay.
And a bit route February 21st and Sunday announced. Okay. You announced 21st, it take effect I think 26 or so. And the BBI said me bit me public enough space to adjust. So what the bar send on the bar Friday, yes, 20%. Send you can you welcome baby calculation of the atare hono. We say 10%, we say 50%, we say 20%. Obi abodi timu and convenient man not the and that's what we wanted to avoid. Sebe ya enko fasa or how no republic no. Ye nyina ye omanfo. Akwantu yensu yetubi. Ye parke kesu 2 kwan de bia. And the vase bia na ma froka na me 2 kwan. Sane de be treat me no. Me nyina sane say be me de. Idi ya na pese nipa ni nyina eduma na e fair. Sabe ya ochina bi ebia ma ba bi ska so mfenko school. Okodu kwan mu no. Driver ni so atum 20% into akola na ka kwan. Sane mo kan nyina bo mo it has national security implications.
Yeah, that's true.
Na ye dwene saade no ho esan say ye hwe say enko fa saade no emma me say o man na so nwi obi ye kasa ade bia ho hia ne mo ye ba say ye kasa no ne anhwa nka ne yi na ye jeja ne so o mo nya ye ntie enko so mo nya se enko sa na ye break law and order eba form o man bia so a emra ne hye anya dwuma no o man ne nyoman okay. Na was sorry. Now see me sequence me kwa. Minim senka auto kana wo kaso me anama to me ka. It me anama timi o se na me charge ya. But you I want to sound sarcastic. Nanka wa wasi ukwan. Na wa crowd petrol. Na wa build o terminal. Na wo ye wa dia, we are independent of everybody. You know obi aba on chen ya, wo na wo ye wa dia. So that you don't compete with other uni obia ema area no me compete. Oh. And the only side and not saying your public arena and share no na wo dia. Then at least must also give some credence to the fact that o man nipa wo mu almost eye o man no adwuma. Yes. O man asas nipa na sisi so. Asempa FM. Task move going to see and you only di kakre mom. Ne ma ehia ministry ni ba mu ni bi ni say customer ho na customer na passenger. Passenger interest aban no asade okay you know time am ministry but say obe cancel because everything we go share no na that 2% here be 30% you be one no as recent as 15% yes 30% February yes 30% you one about 15% I didn't tell because you multiple justify say customer no so stake say to me hwe no so interest problem aba ye nyina ho kire yet if a problem in Yanko Swam say ye push cost in our mom. Nadia, one high. There be where, sir, we try to take about 1 million beer. You're not near Castle Gumunya Botre. You're no one age may be an American. Obia want to be young function, maybe among Castle because may kind of send a second. Before the any more in him before, Seminar be Sam, national chairman, Godfrey, Abu, Madame for Pie, you know, you didn't come over beer. But this time, I think their judgment was a bit flawed. No,
a bit flawed. Okay, it is Siciano. Long distance companies, they are still going with the old fare.
Yes, that one I can say for sure.
Short distance for and
even that Accra and they're dominant. Yes, Accra. This thing is not popular outside Accra.
But the challenge now, they say. Sebasa and the tripartite committee in the Cocotinas, and I don't know, said the workers stab in the back, be a bemuno, said still a GPRT for bit rubber come on at that meeting. But if it should happen, can you beat this thing down from 20% now say it will stay 20%?
Obi, let me give you some little insight about transport fare negotiations now. You father the kind of saying the lampif compensation in our custom and cost passenger. Mind you, operational cost, fuel is only 30% of it. So whatever percentage accumulated over the period, when we sit, we break it into 3, and we use one as a base of increase. And at the end also no, you do baby. As recent, and then as I cost on qua, you do baby. I can say your corona is your 40%. But when we are confronted with figures from MP and the ministry now, it tells say you better to get no matter so cumulative net effect, Nanya send you who know about it. You who answer a cost, but they be at least one person with the one factor. So it is not a percent a transfer. The figures
no, I don't know. And yet straightforward. So you need to do some thorough work.
Yes.
I don't know what to me right
here. Yeah, as simple as that. No, we can't Loretize why the as a why spare parts why the Loretize will be on every day.
That's true.
You enter as every day. You enter battery every day. All these consumables are somehow yearly or by 2 yearly consumables. Yeah. So to spare parts now talk them a year, which one a year, would drive ye maintain your car year. Tie between about 2 years, let's shall say. When you use Azure, it be about 5 years, so now we have problems. So I'm 100 kind of year. There are so many things about me you soon over the you know, those parts are they can consumable and building cost. You know, once a year. Can general idea you know. So that time the money did they live say, who say government announce tax exemption before. Commercial transport operators. On we had law by na a binumi a penny. So we went back to GRA. Said Nyomde by no as it stands now, a discriminatory. In your back with no motion to the Minister of Finance wrote to us. Say more a capture, no more than the Parliament in here. It almost extended by far will be maybe do 4th quarter. So as at December last year. Na commercial driver be in Tria making income tax. In the years I didn't as part of reliefs in your free government on the COVID period. In the same man winning in the boy might come was okay. Tax we have from there. You can never win and to say. And you 15% at the bar. Okay. And you'll be and yes straightforward sending you want to say because you are 40% into the amount 20% for your bomb. In
the meaning, sir, from February till now. And because of February, the major review, you know, says because of fuel costs in the book, Muntimi factor spare parts
Debbie. Loretta is in count, spare parts in count because 1 year, you wouldn't say 1 year, consumables, I did the factor in this time, maybe a little lubricants and
lubricants, no, okay.
And it is all kind of bonus 40% increase rampa. You can't say you are pushing half of the consumer to the customer. Niema communicate issue first say a blue 10% you better call up by delay. Ubeka say a bread 2 February. Emma you price and jump on 10 from 18 799 quickly go do 10. Just in a matter of 2-3 weeks, I do 10 cities. So, going back immediately to do this will not be too fair. And then I ain't holding on Kakra. So, all of us were thinking around. And I better stabilize Kakra. They stable here, and all of us, as a we be fine. These drivers, they will no be a Juma. People were complaining, but generally, you know, it was if the pumps were no more Juma. And I holding on Kakra. So, say, end of April, a trigger penny a reminder. Then you can't come on with that. Say a percent increase. By stabilizing to be a head and pushing the and a short reminder question. You don't know, for instance, I say, oh, 2 coin dear by Chocoba or Bedi Hujuma. And they said, yeah, Fufian to Anta.
And for now, no, won't say ministry in income.
Ministry, no, my any wait. In fact, like I told you, he's out of town now. I'm sure he'll get back this evening or tomorrow morning. So if he or catch say obi do pay or be free. That was the time. That was the time I make Wednesday, I think Thursday last week, you know. Because actually, and I mean, he's a man of, you know, he swears. I mean, he say obey to me. I can be such a baby. And mind you know, be Zubus. I said what deputies so, but I said we want Mr. Chamiano. I think we was a Hengwano. It do be something kind of day. In fact, the last meeting she had 15%. You know, Obi, it took us that long. A meeting bear 3 times. And 4 times I was saying to me about out with something. And the Yandia sa simple no. And the be the 9 years friend is a thing I can. On yako GAV. Baby it may be difficult to bring it down because you're in Crawford no because COVID time. A brand ye tracker number 33 reduce capacity. Say Sabine fuel not drop cry. But President Maya Tumubu, Minister Maya Tumu, around 15%.
Yes.
Or 2 months the following week in a fellow Ghanaians, ever restore food to full capacity. And years when they said there, and they enter 10%. The minister says 5% now can gain 15 in an hour. But also there be you walk over the period. You need 10 in free, so you have 5 no, and the free cost I incur over the period.
Over the period.
Then nobody did it.
Oh.
So are we being as a lady and Qualabi are they be a fat of a do baby? I said to sacrifice more money. Obi sorrow see on your gun can't what to be paying? What to go for?
Yeah, must be in Jano. Say for more GRTCC, no more GRTCC,
I make us a mention. Obi transport unions, so GPRT, all my members of the GRTs as I speak to you.
Are members?
Yes.
Okay.
They haven't written any letter to withdraw their membership. GRTs was formed together with GPRTU, State Transport, OSA, Agate, Kingdom Transport, all these major companies, Pro to our cooperative, all of them from initially a form for GRTs. But it's like leadership crisis, any power struggle, and my GPRT was so much more free. That was then. But officially, will be here. And no much more free mono. I quite okay, I grown here, need and say my money agro. And Nanka Green say council, no, about coordinating body. About coordinating all welfare issues, any transport fares. Never be a fire
of the various unions.
All the unions, on behalf of all the unions. It is a friend in the executive body, a comprising members from all the unions. You could share your council meeting, your representation from all the unions. Your CC and council 26 unions under it. Your 2 members each from all the unions. Once I became the general secretary of the council, I lost my membership as a member of the group.
Now first, now we union, baby.
No union, all right.
Now GPRTU.
No, there be more King Jesus Transport Union.
King Jesus Transport Union. Okay. Okay.
And you go by your officer of the council, membership, affiliation, I bet to all the unions, not to your body specific.
It never said resign from
good. It will be better. It will be replaced now. And you know, you share 2 members each from all the unions, and some executive nation. You share you didn't come more senior. It was nation you didn't come. Of course, there were challenges. You seem to be ready for every one you are doing near the who can do so. But hey, open home. That is what we are doing now. Until such to be and they say you be you have free money. Many say wait me or we are wanting to do more about.
Okay, unions saying a year under GRTCC.
You're about 26 unions.
26?
Yes.
Concerned Drivers Association of Ghana account. Among unions now. But so also it is almost what concerns are why need I
don't know. That's the issue we have. The flat door you be getting will be our person baby abra. Name was office of a join. And quite as I say, all the main joining association be I mean come on. But as a member can be. Now more money. Between the mountain and it's so because your media landscaper will be any kind a could be no can you know baby. You're not a massage way in Abba. Name was a bass a friends the palm padia. Some riot when I didn't share pay you man. And could be a so don't who share council nas. Yet me a castle in a compasso. Name a bit of moon say, you will be agenda be a say pushy. Mama am pushing, and I will pushing. You go in this direction, but say go that direction. Yeah, and
in the said here Wakano, and the Sawosha GPRT are one of the major unions in GRTCC.
If I let me put it on record, they don't see themselves as a member of the council. Okay. I agree. So for now, but in our books, we have them in our books.
Okay. In your material, a tripartite committee, no GPRT so baby.
Good. So yes, our material and representation or representative of the GPRT will be on the executive committee near their court.
Now, ministry. Okay.
And all the stakeholders.
Okay. And they see I say because of say GPRT for your muhuntino, and then I say Mummy and Nina more cassa cross purpose and the GPRT for Cassay and a GRTC for so Cassay.
None can tell, sir. Obi, none can tell, sir, because yes, I did for 2001, President for time and a former council. I've standed the test of time, Richard, and at the time, I say Brown at Tiom that time, where the then General Secretary, Mr. Kujetu, so and almost so much Richard and I organized meeting. I was out of that was first time we were first area hotel. You go try to come more can be beer, try service or be beer. If you pay, you know, some 2 months on pray. And you know, ministers are back from any time, from any people that will beer try say or better resolve issue. No, but the reason best known to them, they don't want to be back. Let me say this current executive, in spite of near seeing but they have shown good faith. Say, at least we work together. In fact, I speak to the General Secretary almost on daily basis. The chairman, this morning I called him, but we need to answer. The General Secretary, Sankan. And you know, you didn't come. And this time, no me feel say, no more year we no, and I say, a high end kakra. A high end because I feel say, you know, near coquino. You didn't come. If for any reason, also on Kobiwa, because there be a quiet and more and sign. Na me no why adwen ni esan na enyina na esan ma esi okugina baby binim ni ti akugina ho se me so badwan ni wo no che yi ma se akunwa na me fine
and concerned drivers no a press conference and omodin sem bebre atudwa. I don't know say omon kam ho ntino you will not want to respond to omo issues na say because we are educating the public, you know. Yentie won na baby or how also responded to ana. If
it's a general issue, they are fine. But if it's a personal something, I won't.
No, what personal means about your friend is saying increment in Koma EDA.
Good. If they speak to the increment generally, I can watch them.
Okay.
But if they are attacking institutions and all that, I won't.
No. Attacking institutions that will not be allowed on this platform. It's simply about your friend is saying. Or more issues or more raising in the press conference because I'm told by the production team say or more members maybe Abahasisia maybe or more say so just to explain, put out or more stories so we get a reaction from you now. In a minute GRTCC and a Ghana Road Transport Coordinating Council General Secretary Emmanuel Yeboah and AD and Como. I don't know what the situation is area or especially more and more cry. In now we say Kumase, Takrade, Koforidia, Tamalinis cities near old first now.
I'm not saying it can't be entirely old, but it's not popular. The increment is not popular there.
And you're popular meaning say drivers need to be entombed. Wow. Okay. Inti ma yenhwe say yenya consent for nanafi. Well, good afternoon, Obi. Transport fare from Dodoa Oyibi to Medina has increased by 1 cedi, which has created arguments between passengers and drivers this morning. Even if they are going to increase, should they increase by that huge margin? And you say Oyibi to Medina, or matum by 1 Ghana cedi. And they said 20%. No, Anna.
And there is no one that can make a calculation on how much.
And I say a creative argument between passengers and drivers. Now, Seombetum crash should they increase by that margin? David from Dodoa and on the way Abba. Opening Aqua saying,
Minia,
Udini
David Agboado.
David Agboado.
Sir.
Where then?
National PR Roma Concerned Drivers Association of Ghana.
Concerned Drivers Association of Ghana.
Sir.
Moti in the
Concerned Drivers Association of Ghana, EBA 206.
2006.
Sir.
Wow. And I'm joining GRTCC.
Debbie.
I didn't hear.
Say Ghana, you will be ya told in say freedom of association.
Absolutely.
Inti yes, so you per se ye samba wa honama.
Okay. But I'm on your part of GPRTU also.
You're part of GPRTU.
And they say more issues near never say obi kama ma why na come issues mamo.
Yo, men can free ya. On say unions no be wo ho. You were other taxi rank. You were OA taxi. You were unions be wo ho no mo. What you say? But Nansen yenina ye hu say no say die ya tetete ye mu no wo say ye kan ye ho bom ne ye baako.
Okay.
And quickly GPRT Church Roma all this sprinter groups ema yenina ye ko hia ye ema omoma ne din kese baako pese Coalition of Commercial Transport Operators.
Okay.
And Coalition of Commercial Transport Operators no ena sisi yenina ye kasa with one voice.
Coalition of Commercial Transport Operators.
Yeah.
And also GPRTU for the Sunday more letters, someone test idea.
GPRTU for can concern craft for ye can latest.
A coalition.
Coalition.
A coalition of the commercial
transport operators.
In the union saying the form is a coalition.
If it is no yesha sine 16.
And as you see, what do you say?
Say 22.
22.
Sir.
GPRTU count.
GPRTU account.
A coalition of
commercial transport
operators.
Sir.
Wow. It is a coalition, no, recognized.
Yeguso. Metimi aka kire say die enyan ko humamu say recognize be yen commercial transport operators nya enim say recognize under yen gasa jurisdiction.
It one o car o station here.
My stations Edawson. My stations Dawson. Be mi angasa mi local branch La Paz.
Oh, La Paz.
Yeah.
In the La Paz no trotro taxi.
Trotro taxi long journey in
Ninina La Paz. And as La Paz station we are members of consent.
Debbie. You were GPRTU, you were Protoa, you were Tiger, you were Cooperative, you were just all the transport operators were on.
Into February time tripartite committee, GPRTU, ECAHO, GRTCC, any ministry, I say, I agree 15%. Most of the Juma.
Minia, before or more better, no coalition has started Asia before the February. Yes, I say last year. Esha say, ya the near to 2 years. Didi kind. Oh, say, osumbi moi. Sa osom no nhyeso ne nchia na ode chia anameboa yes mebra o hene eboa ebekasa yi wakasa kama pa but kasa wo kan wanka ba ko simple ama driver for meanwhile he represent drivers union drivers opinion in where he is
okasa driver wankasa ama driver for say
oh yes issue now me no na me
right meba the question was 15% increment. Momo the Juma.
Yeah, the Juma.
Modi Juma. In the one Modi Juma from February until now.
And one year the Juma.
In the other says standing protocol no wa. I didn't see and say more proposal 7% to move bar. Mun go through our process and so.
Menu amedase. A komo and an inchemu. Before that February into Munu Bebano, there was Nyama di kan course ansa na ebaye won say coalition ni hia ye no ye chrochro nim atuo bi mu say nka abanhwe no nya hu bibi ema ebaya ma ye kan say drivers in fa konjambo omo kan ho ema drivers di kojabo omo kan ho ye kan ya ko kan say eko circle odona eko ye meeting ema deadline say aban anya hu bibi a yebeti etua ema kasachire ba ye ne eyi ema etua ne yante ema ye koso abopumua till December 6 and ye say ye beko sit down strike ama when who said dear ye cano
Maniabre.
ye niabre Emma ye call sit down strike no but sit down strike no fitiasie no ana niama air corner and niama de bano Hadi oyene bi aba inti quickly ye mami from mo pare frere GPRTU national chairman aye Nana Bresiama ni mako ani ne kasaya inti ono so won say coalition no yeah na creative platform inti or the Dwanto abeto platform so say the abani inti we should call it off ema that very day na nka was say ye can say indefinite ema yanya mbro even 3 hours simple inti sa nyama no nyina akọ so ansana sa February ntumunu eye de eba na ni nyina na coalition of commercial transport eco meeting me bra ohene ye bo akra baby
okay
oba meeting ni bi meeting yensem but ewo 6 December de si ye no eno abi na se si wo de ekoso se si yi mu 6 December me bra ohene ye bo agina GTRCC anan a letter say a moment regarded sit down strike na ye kono. Meanwhile, you are the meeting. You didn't oppose to it. What you say? Sir, into Moya ye can one semi. First letter. One say, Esan say GPRTU, any Ghana Transport Coordinating Council, any dear Kajinema unions are can 19. Si say ye liaise with GPRT ye bibia no ye ko ho a ye nyina ye kasa ma omofa de wo say ye de ko ye djuma nti GPRT stood in the name of the coalition a chro letter e de command minister e 17th March ye bra ohene ye bo ahuni ono so nimu bi ema follow ups e di echire bebre battle date ye ntimi nhia ye no fuel akosoro ana enkosoro lubricant akosoro ana enkosoro na meti echire ha no mebra ohene ye boa ka asem bi na eye mesere kakra say tie no ye calculating yearly
yes
mesere mo yasem trofo mo mfre abuso kan mo mfre omo amodeli in ties wo na mo bisa omo say auto ties how many months how many years na sheka ase
Now, how many years? From what you know, now how many years?
Ties no, it varies. It varies. Say you see ye kwa same way mu a ye besa twen Ghana standard board nyina abemu. What you say? You need standard. E wo ha no mo say tie way standard way na Ghanaians en use. Chinese for the ba. Your friend saying Japan for the ba. Just say all weather ties eba Ghana. Into no standard ni ho. Ties ni bi wo ho brand new manufactured by Chinese. 4 months be.
We'll try 4 months.
4 months.
But we free say because of our substandard ties no into Ghana nipa or passenger or fro car no and I suffer.
Passenger be fro car and suffer saying. Mente was our question
no sir. Tie now what on in your papa.
Yeah.
It meaning say ordinarily tie was anke lasted for be 1 year or 2 years.
Tie lasted more than 2 years.
Something come more than
commercial
1 year or 2 years.
Yeah.
It tie ordinarily was anke lasted for maybe 1 year or 2 years. See I intimate last sir because ties now eba near substandard. And you are saying say and I'm saying you know ube change ties no brano. And this tie bo kosoro it impacts directly on your job.
That was it.
Now on an argument they say because a tie enya dia ye turn de bia because otoba akwa bia 1 year na 2 years na no wasen akwa akotobio it is a o call for fair increment untimi enyusu tie bo because otoba akwa e bia e be che ansa na wasan atobio but you are saying this is an antisa because motor tie no etwatwa so and na me busa o say ties na what system no no enya papa and nam ne say ntia ma wo ties bebre a it was all transfers are cost known to consumer na
Masa, business ye anything. Business ye anything. One say business is profit driven anameboa. Inti say meto tie na ebeye me costa. Why do I go in for it? What you say? Inti ties no any sa cost no. Ni nyina na ye pass it on. To say the ononka say di kan ye no. Say ye pass it on and in ka say fuel so cost right ni say ye charge lorry fare. Ye pass it on. Say fuel cost right was say ye stay at the corner that we are. Say ni money nyina na ye kan see ni.
No fuel ya there you buy every day. In they different. So share factors be determine o cost and I say first I will be fuel is an everyday cost. And just a tire and I say crankshaft and I say we be and 1 ton every day. And I think that's his argument.
If that is his argument, laudable. But me, I still have problem with that argument.
Okay.
When we say car, when who say BBA,
yeah,
car depreciate.
Yes.
What you say?
Yes.
Would depreciate? Inti say factor. I was factor all those into it. Say the beya next time bet me in your car for they are representing the cars living. Remember a typical example. Ghana na yewo no. Yesua de free de edi kan for no. Na Ghana ha yewo government bus bia your friend City Express.
Yes.
City Express.
Yes.
Is City Express still exist?
No.
Your government bus be a friend OSA.
OSA.
Is it still exist?
No.
Even the current one your papa President Kufuor.
Metro Mass.
They buy a grano. A do one in a home room says. Unim Metro Mass charge or charge any year the own say gap them.
Gap home, yes.
Metro Mass air cut them and tie echo says he quite one. Go see na yasama obiaba and now my friend to Metro Mass and sana ya ye tie. A pompe and send the command man idea. Metro Mass every time report he send Yamunam carrier one of the media houses in the battery you see no FM. One running of transport no one and something easy, something to go by. It is say near money bosso na bosso na ye ka na wotwe yesia kakra na wotwe yesia kakra na wotwe yesia transport. You can have a fleet of cars, but those fleet of cars will go perish within a twinkle of a week or a month.
But the other thing, and it's so February, February, we have 15%. Which from information, na a major review.
Obi, and a term in a major review.
Was it not?
It's not. It's not.
How so? Because at least some were standing arrangements say as a full or come on.
No, they won't call hono.
Okay.
Call a man Kobe.
Okay.
But we have representatives when they go, they come out
Yeah.
and tell us what went on.
Yeah.
It's on here work I'm call minister.
Yes.
I was negotiating no February 23rd or 24th there about. I'm call minister nkasa atone to a kaye. Is on record. Say a part 10% threshold no so.
Yes. Muntum.
The word was not a part 1 muntum.
Okay, then
the word was a part threshold no one. Will meet again to trigger
to trigger. Yeah, that's true. No, I think that Muntum na wo can interest arbitrarily mobe go back to the negotiation table. Good. And America say in February. In February, we have 15%. And the agreement at that meeting is say a part 10% threshold. Negotiate as I the point people are making is as we speak, the factor here consider by fuel because fuel born I must say cumulatively na cost by 40% from February till now. And ebi out the lubricant but within such short period, no. So we care about increment. Would you still factor spare parts and in this conversation I having, knowing very well say in February, Monyasa major way no. Can you still factor spare parts?
Yes, simple.
Okay.
February no before even the negotiation. Not Sprinter the gearbox.
Yes.
Sprinter gearbox.
Yes.
Now it's 1,500.
Okay.
It is kind of 15 million.
Okay.
And now many will say.
Okay.
Uko abuso kanya. 3,200, 3,500.
That is from February till now.
No.
Within 2 months. No?
Within 2 months.
A free 1,500 about 3,000 Ghana.
Frankly speaking,
Are you very sure?
Mo abuso kan for number. Eya me depan say ejansian ni.
No, you be free omo. Obi. No, we'll call them. Domi, mon frère abuso kan spare parts dealers na man.
Thank you.
Call them.
Thank you.
Obi.
Your friend said 1,500 to 3,000.
Me na me se wo
2 months.
Me na me se wo. Sisi a me ne wo ka say sprinter long shaft.
Yes.
Sprinter long shaft.
Yes.
First, auto complete ni nyina. 1,300 and America say 2,200 cedis. Free abuso kan right now.
No, first na that be. That
before February.
Before February.
Asem na me ka kire.
Now person will come in.
Na person me can say.
Yes.
Come on yeah ajira no. They tell say sprinter axle and na ye okay.
Yes. Membo axle.
No, okay. Gearbox. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Gearbox.
Gearbox.
Yes.
Is it consumable?
No, it's not consumable.
So it can be part of the discussion. Yeah, you to say axle wired, gearbox wired.
Yes.
But the fact is that so I tell me say you no, who got 2 lorry femu 20%. Now I try say na February 2000, 2005, and I call 5,000. In fact, major equipment replacement, any company be here. Yeah. But there's a budget for it. There's a budget line. So basa who you want for any reason, who just was say now repair. It shouldn't be at my cost. It shouldn't be at the passenger's cost.
But eventually you transfer.
You transfer eventually, but not at this instance. I will negotiate the table. No, will be as I say. Okay, statistics be yes. Your fancy station one, maybe I'll buy 50 vehicles. How many of them will almost gearbox
within the 2 months period? No? Okay.
If 1 or 2 people buy gearbox, it can't be justification for you to increase fuel.
And across
board,
everybody.
Across board, will be added to gearbox.
Yeah. Oh, but David, it makes sense.
So to be honest with you,
I'm
talking about economics.
But unim ka economist driving juma anya economist juma.
Mani oria come.
Oh yeah, David.
Driving
David meba.
Ya na uchia to be share me nua no. Nto bia u kan se bia bita wonti a David na kasasa. Hwe to bu ase. Driver juma no. Enye se wujina kwa pa kumasi na ka juma no. And one aka just menye ka juma.
Asempa FM.
You say bia chiro. We start to get 22 years. Cities was about it. They can fail out of 100,000 we found. And to be out to was it.
We are City Express mate to
my operations, my administration. Na me no can be tinimi enu nyina ase.
Okay.
Di ato was na enya dwuma na nyina fa adwen mo. Ne e ka no. Sebta for lot for your tumu. E bo driver ni bia. But they so who say na ma no boy dia wo kan wase mu nyina say lot for na your tumu ni dia. Anytime we to lot for mu 1 cedi, 1 peso no. E trigger ko be bia, price bia sasa. Obi asura say Amika is the major one of your tongue category.
Me hold you on to that story. Me say aba yenya abuso kan for no. Let me clarify this and then we come back. In the abuso kan spare parts dealers association, omo chairman me nti o co-chairman na co-chairman ba ko ye Owura Sian Ampedu. Owa homane so. Owura Ampedu akwa be Ekosiisen so ni.
Hello.
Owura Ampedu timinka.
Yeah, penny me tonka.
Bibi aboko.
Yami ado me hoye na wo so e.
Yami ado me hoye papa. We dey yen shada answer wo mre. In January na Sprinter bus gearbox na a saying.
Yeah, Obi ma me che for you na me na pa se bibia fa spare parts hono mobile na se na mobile na mo pay mo do crea e wo ya me no kan ba bia me tina stisi a me ntimi ma fra statistics na say last year na we say na January we say na ye be boy ho modern pa say na kakra bi edi anim ye be stability prices 1 year prices say the ton ye niema nyama most mo saka bi na obi kan say mo a wo hu say no kra e wom ani ye me ya say before any other transport owners no e pese o mo yo mo diabolic ya no mo pass shim na me go mo yes o say radio Peace FM. Anna, I did know. A good time I yet be cocoto. Yet some say, spare parts are cotono, via period. Fakuri city bram, yet the night cano, and more the cano, and no crowd woman. Almost many biamba. It's a debia person who be Paco, is Paco Codechi, a now almost the cautious spare parts. Oh, the Maca, Mr. Spare parts commodity, obey me after. Would you go on the walk from our weapon on a simple commodity? Said a young one or year. Now, one man was sending out pay. In any case, there were cars to be a demand the water. Now, since the economics and I concert here, the demand will be this far. Nebo a cost. As far as the son of the Biswa, demand the boss on the walk will be a deliver by bonus and drop it. Spare pass. Because they go on one, Thomas. A bit on the scrap, I'm a watch home. I get my still work for the iron roast. And if you spare by it will be autumn spare by the piano. Sunday or turn at the end, not the crack tone. Who are proud of and what tone. It is a GPIQ for other corporate institutions, I say, almost fair, no spare position. I have a high.
No, but maybe it is here, no. Can you confirm, sir? Because the last time I buy Emma won coin say total transport fares move by 15% now a February. From February, March, April, and I say it will May. In the event is about 3 months. Omasenya baby say apart from fuel born, spare parts born so I then akostro. Are you saying say between February and now, spare parts ne born and costro?
On authority say February to now, spare parts a big war and costro. They tell that a big one control say, my son said, parts of only demand was what? Because demand there was only demand empty. And yet they are able to cost for Kakra. Meton check as always. Check as always are meton on authority say 4 years in the not the move one, 2.
Now, but remember, baby, line no a breaky. Say, position who you enough a yenty we na uncommon and same. Now say auto shock absorbers. For car buying.
For Japan and cars.
Japan and Korea cars.
Man.
And I would say for
4 years in year.
4 years.
4 years.
Unto bonim.
Mentu bonum.
4 years ago, na shock absorber ba ko saying.
If I the Toyota Corolla, number Toyota Corolla front shock at 09, shock absorber number 350. Sign the beginning. The one the back shock absorber 250. Ekosiisen Toyota Camry 09 2012 number 500.
Hey, na the one you no. Wo ha na omo de bra wo ha na se wa na kwa bruti kofa e shape de ba. The line is what to call. Mumpe line papa and friend ni nya clear way why because but the other thing is for 4 years also on two how is that possible?
You know what? Behavior. To be honest with you, I'm not talking category. And also on someone city or 2 cities.
Yes.
I'll go with you. I run for by the most you see, just look at it. Obia take advantage. Obia not for refuge.
They cannot get okay. Nkosuya cry na ube colorization say 1 city. They say 2 cities.
David, 2 cities.
Two cities in Crambo no. Generally cannot be entirely.
I get you.
And I depending on baby last week I'm a Tom Mango.
Name of what's saying name.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm a Tom Mango. Beto, no branch of produce as well. Man, because no one 5 cities.
Yes.
And about another size of scracker 8, 10 cities. Another na man go ask any boss. Or they say I go for basing am so Kenya, we na me talk 10 cities. Fana me background. You can be see when market side, no market on side. Yeah. Me do market on me na me we be so be say 8 not my 10 cities, me on 5
cities. The same size.
The same size. So it's like Grover taking advantage.
Yeah.
And maybe a car widening.
Spare parts widening.
And it's not about
Oran Pedu.
Yes, sir.
And then you lie here in your crowd.
No, so far.
What's a minka?
Now,
how is it possible? Say, I mean, someone your man must shape and I'm say for 4 years, freight cost in cost. Into no better on your boom. And as I would, who was special arrangement we had in your money fair good to
Mammy says, Many go the same market as this. Yeah, me turn it 350. Hello,
yeah, me too.
The me turn it 350. No, the same market to be 300. They turn it 250. No, okay, the same market now. To be 200. Hello,
me too.
And you see, so this is spare parts. And what was right? Obi, the authority said, and you know, so I can do a while. So what she team? What she dear will be out on the sending our pet. Is that then? Yes, as spring and Yabox are okay. Springs are not saying no more for spring and crown, no more for home in Yan and Famba. To be never could be bad here. People are possible. The same to a crew and American was a much so. Claim not to cry, no, it could be Sunday boy, veteran, because demand was so. What's your city? The guys is for the transport operators, no. As I said, much more than a 4 con, some of us pay part the 2. And you know, they say, they feel they are within a week. You might have the prices, 1 year prices. I'm a second. But one money kind of crash, I'm a free case. You actually for my life ringing and as I think we just yet my music and quite a bad artist. Can I put that up? And the most of the California Japan we used to at the year of the year. But then, yeah, I'm not going to let me have a commercial, but in the high store. I said, more hairs, I say. More hairs, I say, I hear my music, but not with your mind, and for. But the PR, but the Ghana who 80 years are saying, David, again.
No, but almost argument, sir. And David made the point, sir. On put was started with Sprinter gearbox. Sir, gearbox for Sprinter before February. Now 1,500 Ghana cedis, no. And they over 3,300 Ghana cedis.
Means me more price as it is now. But my shop boss said, you better let all the prices 1 year to up to date.
But a possible say Sprinter gearbox, no, a bonus bit shoot this out within 2 months.
Possible because we have a trying to send you up.
Okay, and the other thing
we have a trying to send you up. Now, the other way we finish it. The also to transportation more. Go to fair more. But the name of Tema, and I'm the Bata Krajan, a more for the paper. At the moment, we would be cities. Now, if you also want to do the coffee 15 are you expecting the big grab? Spend a job or some, I didn't be any the little one is come out. You'll be any the message as a maker. But you'll be able to be everybody the message to media bar. And you get the NSA. And you get the NSA. And they say, after transport to one and one, or 2 months and wake up to tomorrow. Or no, I said to the chapter, I saw a better baby. Okay, my cura, which we see, I won't call from over here. When I told you, at the back, and about the town. Who took more, whatever, 5 cities, and not 10 cities. Men wa ka body rice no na to be to be better me sa fa di sama because who be so do it no na fa ni to so better ye nyina collectively no ye ho body ye nsanse ye ga ti ye betimi aye ni asoso ye wuku mu abia ye ga na fo ye ho ho nye kuku mu ha o bo so fe ni kwa de dia ye
but so wohwen so a sprinter buses no at least omo ye trotro no sprinter ne doors me boa me ba so say
sprinter any Toyota fish
na Toyota dey
fish
wo
kan ono onim car pra America
enti en sa cars ne doors so dey na eno na the gearbox so akostro sa dey then it will affect majority of them enti omo ye justified in claims omo make ana
David. Enya no kwese di omo kan. Enya no kwese di omo kan. But it so say, but me am to step pass. Me ko kwa. Anya sprinter, anya Toyota face wa kan ho pass na me di ba ho ade ba wo. The different pass ne ba. Go o kwa me ba me tina so me nton. But the name ni say, eni mani go a, say do ba cost for that affect me. Fit cost for that affect me. Me ti swap for kakra kan ma ginika. No, sir, a body near my be who quite here. That's true, but it is true abnormal. As you know about talking how. The boy one of the job, baby. You'll be asked on the south, you must have all pay. Now, I'm not sure what I do on holiday. You got to fight the video, don't put that baby to do for it. And then you the owner of the say, I say now better now. So, on the price of more betting. I was talking, over the people say. Maybe can't find some things as a matter of pay for our baby. Because shop for what now could be something and income to be that size of.
Okay. Orampedu. I would love to have some list now. Munya list in Mami, why? And I'm in San Kabi. Immediately. Your friend is saying, David said, our question be my okay.
The woman is the Okano. Nisem a biwa, she said, the American sprinter Honiama. Meet me receipts because most of my cars in sprinter. Meet me receipt. Date, months, weeks, now cars, Niama method receipt at the average. Sprinter, this is a Sion engine, at the replace the main sprinter engine. Sprinter engine, Estibo, the sprinter Sion I did on Sion I saying 335 million.
Gearbox
canon, the beat is canon, engine, okay, engine, okay. Now 35. What you say? 35 for 2 solid years. Stay with 35 for 2 solid years. What you say? But nonsense we are the same engine I had on 35. Before free no, 35. And now I will say
50 million.
50 million.
Sion,
this is not.
Hey, na Orampedu.
Yeah.
Na information me say what I want farmer.
Me say, anyone want to one a vehicle. Or the basic argument. You know. Automatically one particular vehicle, the basic argument. It's not fair. But what say? Member of price is one price from 10 to 10.
Okay.
For 6 days. Member of that details in
okay.
Maybe 2 years ago, almost as yes, Namuni, I would say, for my staff on young. The next is better one. How much you have to do count? Deputy count, you have big mark. How much you have to be? How much you have to be?
David, Yabema.
No, we know how much you have to do. But everything you have to Francois, not need a PRO. Francois never saw a camp for PRO. What can you believe you're doing? You're pretty you know, your prices for 1 year, someone say, yeah, what much you have to do?
Orampedu into any Tuesday. Monday, I'm in Santa list. Monday. Martin. Medasi, everything about Orampedu the attending. Can I mean someone more sharing online, Facebook, YouTube, say your sound near terrible, and we acknowledge that technicians need we are having some challenges with the sound on in live stream for Facebook and YouTube in Monfa Enche. Let's wrap up. Ora yeboa.
Obi medase. Na sina na ye ka no. Menua David.
Yes.
Ni mani bi hono ma ese yeti ase ese. Baby e mi de ora mbedu kan some kan so twa take ma tutu ya onwe na. Ni ye ni nyina no. Lord fe no ye tumwa. Yen ba san kutu baby. Indi du baby betwa manage ni kakra. In fact say okay February na fu no course we sabi. At last you say on Asempa FM. Then an answer. Na can say wait. The minister just a 3-day wait from Yawada. If you had a Miranda, if you had a Miranda, because I can't go a brand of Guada. No, that's 3-4 days waiting. Can then ever say, and I mean, the Diminian way as a Bibinia. But the Camunia would trace to go to bonus or food we are, when any kind, Nedinachi. Or Casas make a summer driver, because summer drivers, they will make Casasa Baya. Me family and I don't go to or time because so look at was okay. Me and my solution. I'm the driver and we go 2. But go 2 and go 4 or the numina thyroid near me.
Okay.
It is all so can I go to Hadia. And if I go 4 can use the same thing. It is all crap because thyroid now. As I said, I got of it. Because thyroid I make also better. Simple way. Because of a go to a go to Uber, a bomber born. Part of a way here, winning himself, winning to be a go so go for me, go for one. If we also come, we don't know to the commodity. And the idea now got on, Sunday I'll be presenting on son on the Bob Wamo. It is Mr. Ye, just caddy, yes, capa. Nemo Yanika crack, near 3 was ya. A bell was a bequaddy boom, there's not remaining. Lot of fuel or come once a man make county until I say calculation make an error. Send you 20 hours. Spare parts are not daily consumables. Axel, Yarbox, Sunday money now. So vehicle population of about 200 in a year. Why now we have 3 Jabos issue? Why when you have 3 as an issue? It's all you see as a base, see an untino, they buy it, the metro refers to a consumer. Even also one for them. For the second kind of so check oil in the one check it. Now oil would Jabos Ekosiisen. Because one check oil was one check oil. Now who's not one negligence? What the ones who actually will be. Because I am a normal and psychic. If you handle your GS well, we check you go in and psychic. As the man say, but then psychic. Now make a win and say, some common idea, you different baby in a bedroom. If you 2001, and Roby Casa may become that way. After 2004, now I been introduced secretary of my GRCC. Okay. And you know, you want to know, I'm yes, we are the quiet type. I've been my front line, do me. No, just say, you ma, and I'm beginning to say, Brian, and Grofoye, kind of saying. Liberation work, and say, calm head and so a bit to me. I prevail in the amount to you. Because some giving Gojina service at minister, my chief of staff, son of phrase, and go. Now, Debbie, we are why I saw Brown once and meeting the chief of staff program. Now, what the reason we tell Namo the Juma. And it's a cushy eye after 1 year strike, you know, a cushy eye, or your honest strike, no, so can was. But I'm sorry, this has a but the puppet. Many Pia want to no, I send me. You do baby. There should be somebody who say that's that silent voice. Every time I say no, because I can't. Because the Bible in my family, yeah, but when it's over, saying in a go that one direction. Near you because the woman was there. You never go on. But if be another one person, you because I can't really tear the cry. We need to be on one. Give me it Mr. Ramo, baby, I don't know. My be a young, so I be a coso. And my head on a young microphone should come back to the base. They are 40%. David, a year increment, no, because one increment in 20%. One increment is a third of it.
A third of the 40.
A third of the 40.
And we should be looking around 13%.
30%. We are pros. Do that. Maybe okay, only 30 more brain. Do you
15%.
So a third of it. David, Mr. Moon. Never can you only move. Only I have one goes now diabolic.
Yen sign expect to say when the minister comes back to town, Namushia. There will be another official announcement.
We'll do that.
Mobile official.
Whatever we meet and we agree on, we'll do that. We'll make official announcement. Then America must say they shouldn't push too much. As I always microphone hopes are now one microphone take advantage. One thing you don't know, you don't have control over the things that goes on the road. Near my cost your bro room and then can near yet lorry fair announcement they say from Machimota to Sound so much. Every first 10 kilometers they say in addition I say. In you, Trotro will be heavy. Do you have one now? No, trying to run one more. I found a match on the edge. Before we could make a go see Washington Bay last week. Miss Patrick had me a question Washington Bay. I mean, from Penacroach at all from. And I'm afraid fit for some man where you no so mind your dominions of Wabe. And I'm a far trophy Mambo. Mambo, the Mambo, so to good airco. Of phone call 7 days before talking to a few man work because you 2 cities. I've been enough kind of mystery. Well, when him say he's just stripping me off. My friend, I can't talk. Maybe I made a minute and maybe apart from radio stations and grow for individuals are framing on this issue. Everybody, David, we are responsible adults. You know what is right. Yen fine in argument, and whom me say, because I'm will be, because I'm my conscience. Where you mamma ye fit it. I understand how this thing works. It will be a fine yuma, yen and queen. I may boa, that's the crucia, near Kana says 20% land about you grandpa. Yet the baba in a refined form. Then what say, Jam will be answered, all the 200 mono. There be a bar, if she communicate. If she communicate now, yet the price attachment. The Obia Fabi Pana or scenario Nina or so easily or left Yako baby and yet difficult to do. Now can be the actual. Ekosiisen. You will left Yako and yet difficult to do. But here's the case: Bumbo to 20% now. In the farm of calculator now, no, when you're not doing better at all.
No, they are too.
And David, Mamma,
David,
just apologize.
I may apologize and apologize here, China. Only a boy, no cry air back pay. A Juma, you know, me as I speak, sit here, I mean, saying, Nami was shop, and I'll buy her, and I frame me, I'm in the okay. What you see? Okay. I still operate as a transport operator. I feel the hitch each and every day on the field. I travel with passengers through and through. Inti die koso, any die ko nyina me hu. Ena die ba nyina me hu. Inti se me ka sema, ono hini bo nka se be di madanse. I speak with passion because I'm still in the business. Ono ye your friend say CC Express mate ni wie ye no. Wanya biemu
conductor. And obey administrative secretary.
Oh yeah, City Express mate ni wie ye no. Okay. Oh yeah, watchman. Oh yeah, watchman. Now we confirm that so your security cra. Oh yeah, watchman.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's.
Oh yeah, mate.
And you're relevant to the discussion. It was so. It is here no. Mo 20% no. Okay, say. Mama ya we say minister ne say Wednesday mo be share. In Agamon train for just some few days. Now official announcement em ran come more implementing. I didn't want me and train.
Minua. Hine wankasa be di me dance say ono nkasa mpo say wachro and why follow up.
Yes.
And why reminders.
Yes.
Inti say wo ho na woni ama say. Wo pese say kodru ahe ansa na waka tro papa say o me fi ahye. I was say
no, but that is not how countries run. In the one case my train
say and a countries run the way country runs as well. Let's practice it here in Ghana too.
But you cannot call for equity and come with unclean hands. In the one I would say ABR ne was sanka minister no. Well, I was sanka ABR model letter call no or respond. Ne bianca mushi and term negotiations. No say ache intimidate. Two rights don't make it right.
Say, what minister who and your minister in the determined price no.
Of course.
And your minister in the price.
There is a standing protocol.
They make inputs.
They make inputs. That one nobody dispute it.
Okay.
They make input.
Okay.
But any unknown they ba say jisei. Ye dia ye de ko. Any unknown dia or de ye nyina ye ka. Ye bobo hu. Oh, passengers for ni chefanie. Driver for mo so mo chefanie. Even on mine and example ni chefanie. Na ye bobo hu ni ebesi.
Ba say no na ya eboa ana.
Eboa yen ntimi nga say eboa.
Ida na man twem me no ankoso.
Ye wo ebebi a yebu say Muhammad on kopopo no so a
people no be ko Muhammad
people no be ba Muhammad ho say any minister ko shia ne wie ya asem ne de enye a price list enye transport fare ne ba nti aba
na say aba moana mo decide say ye tum 20%
ye ko minister why ye so ne ye decide oh ye bo ha
Americans ebia no anka omo de say we minister no mo kasama consumers no in anka omo de consumers ne de ba ebia anka enye 20%.
Minua.
Medical shows are increment. As it stands now.
Yes.
If you think you're 40% may calculate it, but if it's anything to go by, 40% no, 20% no correct.
Minua.
Go you can increase the 10.
Minua. Won. Say yes, see ya ka say. Me mate you. Because me a driver or your friends City Express mate.
Your friends David Power so dey.
Me mate you. Or still when you joke, when a serious issue. Won. Or still enkasa ma won say mate for chobonti ono chobonti o nti ya na onhu be bia ye driver for ni gina
I take a second.
It was oye yenye serious
una kameka be man kan ye o on fa ho. But let me be serious and tell you say we are feeling the hitch that it must go this way so that say emre bi du na bibi sa ba ye betu ho na mo tentem na enkofa sa asem
ye. But unim say the challenge I have with that approach na say ebetimi abase fuel bono can come down somewhere along the line.
Oh yes.
Na ebia passengers so aka say yenso ya twen a munkonko hia ente so in the yenso afi sika moje ne yentua yenso ye betua reduce ba mo be ye den
minua fuel tiso no de eya meduru ha na mo journalist for mo ka na mpese medi mu hu yaw
adentia.
Yes. Emra yeto lorry fare mu na fuel price is 7 cedis 99 pesos per liter. Ekoya kodru 10 cedis.
Yes.
70 pesos.
Yes.
And the tiba form.
Yes.
10 cedis 45 pesos. Into we can say yate fuel so. At the time of increment, it was 799. And I caught 10.9.
Yes.
And I buy 10 4.5 and 10.5.
Of course.
No, I can say yate.
No, that is why we are having this conversation. I was saying motor transport first name, but the point is that the approach I'm used to na obia can ho
say. No thing that can be cumulative net effect. Cumulative net effect they say. Ye beto so, ni atiso, ni atoso, ni atiso. E can nyina abom over that 4 or 5 times a events na. The net increase they say.
Million hineba the o ka sabrofo no e bi eni pump filling station hwe o 2 car na o ye djuma as truck driver o to 5 gallons a day. First the time of increment no menu yemboa truck drivers wa kakra na hwe ade why and the time of increment no na 7 cedis 90 pesos into the emphasis say 8 cedis na sisi a o to no 11 cedis in fact 30 pesos no ponka ho ana 45 pesos me vanka ho no to no sa no 1 liter bia sen e ka sen na obo no 3 cedis.
That's true.
Into Ubo sa 3 cedis multiply by 4.5 na
1 liter na 1 gallon
1 liter
what's that
799 to 11 cedis saying.
Yeah, that's very 3 cedis. Yeah.
That's 3 cedis. Okay.
That's very 3 cedis. That's for a liter.
That's for a liter. Meanwhile, 1 gallon, 4.5. Into you working 4.5 no. Next says a driver ni eto 5 gallons a day. Saying na we lose. Saying na we lose. Into one, and you say yes sorry na ye can say
calculation now we no. Sorry ha. Make calculation be am off studio. Na one kasa betwe nya we na san. Be mo wi am mo ba na betwe san publicly.
And ye nko na even ye wa hakra sisi a because unim nipa na bi nya djuma na obeka se me nyam fom so
calculation ne mame. But my final question is say ochena minister ba na GPRTU are or ye part of
the
coalition any GRTCC, any ministry ni kushia. Now omoba beka say okay, after you consider factors in no, increment e was anka munya ye 15% and 13% mo be den mo be gi atum e de aye adwuma.
As it stand now no. Men jina ufidie so fidie ye fidie kese pa en kan sembia.
Okay.
Enti ye kushia minister de beba no. De ye kushia no na e wo se de efiri mu ba no. Efiri mu ba e Ghana na ye wo. Ye chichire oman ye nye obinjina baby enye chinchina che sei ena me ye nyina ye se de be ya juma no e be den ebeko
okay
ye mpese hwe me kan government transport o metimi di wako kaneshi haya king of kings na first kaneshi odoko those areas ube hu ka bi ya king of kings me boa is king of kings still exist your former vice president omo brand no ko aka omo eyi no
omo transport company
yeah. Does it exist today? No. Enti yen pesa sade na ebeto yen. Minua yen che ye kura no yegusu a yesua de. Ti se de odi kan e kan ye no.
Okay.
Se sa company City Express ne wo ho sisi a nke ebe senya conductor foforo a ono so be sa ye best no wa be boa Ghana. Ti se de all boa Ghana sisi a.
Okay. Mate ma me na say I think the assurance then they say when the meeting happens, na a decision be free mo abana, the drivers will comply. Mo de be adwuma. Meaning says about 13%, 15%, and 20% mo be say your calculation in the foforo.
Ye be. Se ba se yen ye be.
Mo be. Very well. Na
Obi, ka me yo ha me ye. You me send them on.
Obey no offer
no send them on.
Mate. Ma me na mase. Ora Emmanuel Ohene ye boy General Secretary ma GRTCC.
But before we sign him out.
30 seconds.
Ma me can be kakra. Ni e kenyina me say public no finance say ye adwuma no in their interest. Driver for any
be Ohene ye boy nye wo driver's interest.
Operator for nyina no. Ye adwuma no in their interest. Ni e pese oman no say ye propro ye hu keka ye hu ne awie sika nyina awie a awie ne de na bre beba.
Okay.
Ye hwe say be ya de na ochena no bi hye me nuen a in spite no ka fa me hu already so nyina no dana mu kru body ma me a ba me ba so no tie me say chene we agree to disagree enya results na ne nyina de ko ne ye ko enim ntino mo bi fa ne say obi etan obi ana obi mpa obi ye fa dwum kan ne fa dwum man no muju a ye nyina ho badwum adwuma no so akoyi.
Very well. Ma ye na mo ase Ekosiisen so ha ya Sempa FM Ora Emmanuel Ohene ye boy General Secretary Emma GRTCC David Agbowado we PRO right Emma Concerned Drivers Association of Ghana. Also Okas yes saying Okas back saying
I don't know any the station car.
Oh, okay. Okay, and I must say, yeah, I'm sure, but and I say, great.